Okay, so what a day for a daydreaming boy, and it looks to me like I have a pitching problem, and a pretty major one at that. So let's get to it. The first guy I'll talk about is Paul Blackburn. So last week I didn't start him against Boston because Oakland hadn't won a game against Boston in 5 straight games. Not only that, they weren't close. I think the closest one was maybe what? They got within 5 or 3 or something like that. But then they got essentially blown out in pretty much all of the games. And so I didn't start. And then he proceeds to have one of his best games ever, right? So he pitched 5 1/3. Well, I guess 5 1/3 innings. Okay, so that's not fantastic. 8 hits, but he only gives up 1 earned run, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Okay, so maybe I'm hyping him up a little too much. But anyway, he got the win. 1.69 ERA for the game, 13 points. Okay, not a huge deal, but it would have been nice to get the 13 points, right? And prior to that start, he pitched 8 innings against Cleveland, gave up 4 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and 3 Ks for 22 points. But here's the kicker. So the previous game he pitched against Boston, 4 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, and got the loss. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I'm not going to pitch him against Boston again. Obviously he lost the last game he played against Boston. Boston is on a roll, and Oakland hasn't beat him in the 5 games they've played. So obviously he gets the win while he's on my bench. So okay, so I'll play him against Seattle. Why not? Seattle's got a losing record. I mean, come on, what the heck, right? So he goes 4 innings, gives up 10 hits, 7 earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks, couple of home runs, gets the loss, and that'll be minus 15 points. Yay. And then we got Madison Bumgarner, which I got to do some more research on him. Maybe you guys could let me know. Is he done? I thought Madison Bumgarner was the man back in the day. Doesn't he have 3 World Series rings? Doesn't he? I don't know. I thought he had some kind of record in the World Series where he was just an absolute ace. I didn't think it was that long ago. And now all of a sudden, what's going on? And I looked back, I think it was in May or something like that, but he had a good stretch where he was only he would give up no runs, 1 run. He wouldn't get many wins because apparently Arizona can't give him any run support. But, he wasn't pitching that bad. Of course, he was only pitching 5 innings. So why was he only pitching 5 innings? I got to figure that out too. But he gave up, I believe he gave up 4 earned runs right in the first inning, then gave up a couple of earned runs later in the game. I'm glad at least he pitched 4 innings as opposed to the first. I thought he was going to be done after 1 inning. After 4, which is nice, but he gives up 9 hits, 4 earned runs, gets the loss, so that's minus 5 points. And then Adam Wainwright, 4 2/3. He actually lasted the longest out of the 3. 7 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, and 7 Ks. For a grand total of 5 points. So I had 3 pitchers going last night, and I got minus 15 points combined out of all of them. I have a pitching problem, and it's a pretty major one. So yes, I'm going to have to figure something out. I was actually taking a look at maybe getting a closer, getting a reliever, maybe a David Bednar. There's also, is it Soto, the closer for Baltimore? But again, it's Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Are they going to win more than 65, 70 games this year? So, anyways, I'd rather get a closer on a decent team than, But they're both pitching well, so it is what it is. But Alejandro Kirk, obviously, again, with another good game. They beat the White Sox 9-5. He had 8 total points, 5 total bases, a run, 2 RBIs. Freddie Freeman with 7. Again, 5 total bases, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. Santiago Espinal with 4. And Christian Yelich, and I did that YouTube video on him. I'm really hoping he comes back. I mean, his stats aren't obviously eye-popping. Kind of rooting for him after I've done, you know, more and more research on him. Not sure why he's rostered in that many leagues. I mean, he's 97% rostered in ESPN leagues. And just if you just look at the numbers, name value, because that's what I did with Bumgarner. Name value, Madison Bumgarner, Zack Greinke, which I'll get to in a second. But Christian Yelich, when you're looking at these stats, you're only going by his name and not the stats, because he's batting .238, on base of .322, slugging is .373. Okay, so obviously those numbers are not screaming, I want this guy on my team, numbers-wise. But he has now hit in 3 straight games. He's got 3, 5, and 5 fantasy points in the last 3 games. But he really hasn't had an eye-popping game. He's got 2 home runs, I think, in the last 14 or 15 games. 1 home run in the last 8 or so games. So, and you know, I mean, this is a guy, MVP, Hank Aaron Award, the best player in baseball. Like I said in that YouTube video I did on him, and you know, to see where he is now, you know, can he come back? I hope so. But again, with those numbers, not sure why he's rostered 97% of ESPN leagues. Well, I know why he's rostered 97% of ESPN leagues, because he's Christian Yelich. But is he Christian Yelich? That's the if you want to get deep on it, is he really Christian Yelich? Is that really Madison Bumgarner? I mean, he's rostered in 17.6% of leagues. So I don't know. I'm going to have to do something, because I got a major pitching problem going on. The only bright spot I'm having so far is I have Sandy Alcantara. Sandy Alcantara. Other than that, I'm not super confident in anybody. I mean, I like Ryan Helsley. Look, Paul Blackburn just had a bad game. I mean, do I think he's going to pitch that bad moving forward? No. MacKenzie Gore, I certainly hope he has a bounce back game. Kyle Wright, we'll see what he does. Noah Syndergaard, I have no idea what to do with him. And again, Adam Wainwright, you know, he's obviously he's not going anywhere. Yeah, I just don't know. But anyway, getting back to Kansas City and Zack Greinke, I think he's scheduled to pitch tomorrow. He was on the injured list, 15-day injured list. Coming back tomorrow, we'll see what he does. I'm probably going to start him just to really have some fun. And yeah, not sure if Steven Strasburg's coming back anytime soon. Chris Sale is still on the injured list. So those are my 3 guys on the injured list, although I'm going to reactivate Zack Greinke. The only problem is I'm going to have to move a guy. And now that I think of that, who the heck do I want to move for Zack Greinke? But maybe that'll be in tomorrow's video. Yeah, so that's about it. But I might actually pick up David Bednar or Soto from Baltimore, if I remember that correctly, and maybe get some more relievers in here and see what I can do. But not super confident when they're on Baltimore and Pittsburgh, and I'm not sure if they're going to win. Are they even going to win 60 games? I mean, they're on pace to do it, but this is Baltimore and Pittsburgh we're talking about, so not exactly sexy teams, especially when you're going to lose about 90 games at least every year. So that's my team. Not a super exciting day. I'm down 160 to 3rd. I haven't looked at the standings. I'm a little afraid to. 5th place is only 21 points behind me. So yeah, moving down the rankings fast. But hey, it's been fun. Hopefully I can get some pitchers here and do some more research and improve that pitching staff I got, because I need some help. So if you guys got any thoughts and advice, let me know. because obviously I need it, so I'm all ears. So I think that about wraps it up today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you guys do well tonight. We'll see you.